like linebackers because there's so many. Oh, press the plus.
You said what?
Yeah. Press that plus. There's three. Josh Allen has three abilities. Press the plus when you choose the ability. I don't even know if what I said made sense. I don't even know if what I
Yeah,
said made
I
any
seen
sense.
it. I was just choosing my ability.
That's smart. Please come home. I got beans and bologna. Okay. There's this. Most important abilities are not gonna. Please take that ability off of what's his name?
I'm going back to it. I'm just trying to get some of this out the way. I don't want to
Yeah,
waste time
I was
looking
gonna
at it.
say that home ability ain't doing nothing. And
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to get everybody upgraded.
you can upgrade all the places at the same time by pressing triangle. So, but that's if that's what something you want to do.
Oh, that's the thing. They won't upgrade where I want them to.
Right. Yeah, safeties go hybrid. Cornerbacks go slot. Wide receivers go slot or whatever is the more dominant position. Defensive tackle, whatever is the most highest overall. Linebacker, whatever is the most highest overall. What else? What else? What else? Defensive ends, whatever is the highest. But I would say do power rusher for defensive, and then for guards, power, not pass protect. Pass protect is the weakest one because it doesn't give you enough statistics playing with people. I think halfback is whatever one is the strongest or is the highest overall. Quarterback, whatever is the strongest. But you know, I like field general. Do tight out or safety valve. Whichever one you know you're gonna throw to more often. You're gonna throw the halfback, go safety valve. If you're going the tight end, go tight out.
Yeah, I know.
What was I gonna say? You'll tell the difference between whether or not it'll be worth it to take the traits or not. Because right now I don't think you have any, or do you? Did you use them?
You said what?
I'm assuming. The traits, the death trait, tiers and all that stuff.
I ain't got in that deep.
Well, if that's the case, you're gonna tell the difference here. Because mind you, you might have a lot of good people on your squad, but having those X factors for those people with decent overalls and stuff is gonna literally be a game changer. So if he can win without it this game, great. But they're not gonna wait all season. So whatever window, I don't know how long the window is for it, but you should definitely take advantage of that as soon as you can. I think with the Jags, you get a lot. It doesn't make you like this great, super duper thing, but it allows you to play and contend with everyone else.
Keep in mind, this is my first time doing franchise, so a lot of the stuff you're saying, I don't even know what you're talking about, because I've never done it.
Right, which that's fine. Just take some time to look at the people on your team, the overalls, and what and what you want to consider doing for your squad. Because I made Nico a superstar. I made Mixon an X Factor. I also made Stingley an X Factor. And the 75 overall, 75 and below overall player. And I used option B and turned him to a superstar with 30 attribute points to be used how I want to, as long as they're not physical. And he's a decent corner. And my defense isn't too helpless because I reduced the age of Danielle Hunter. And who's the other guy that's old that I reduced the age for? Jimmy Ward. So because youth is on my side, and for two different people that are very crucial to the team, like that helps, with XP gaming and all that. Yeah, just join it. So just leave and leave the.
Yeah, I know. Bro, what the fuck?
So just end at the same time. That's gonna be because he might have just exited out for that, because he didn't see you, join. So just end at the same time. You got Billy's on people. That's crazy. Looking at that. This game about to be nuts.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go.
A man coming off an 1,100-yard campaign last year. Here's Travis Etienne. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, it's one thing to complete the first pass of the year, but to complete your first deep ball, oh, that's got to feel great for him right now because he's worked on that the entire offseason as well. But to see it downfield, your guy catching it, you know he feels great.
Uncork the arm a little bit, get the cobwebs dusted off. Now he's ready to roll. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Give him 32 on the play.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Touchdown! Travis Etienne. A 12-yard touchdown grab. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
That was me not running into a fucking hit stick. That's what that was. That nigga was right behind me.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
So after the run for a yard, here comes 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now it's Richardson. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop on the first drive defensively.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So this, a great matchup here in Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. Charles, what do you see in store for these two teams in 2023?
Indianapolis trying to get themselves reestablished as a playoff team, but they've kind of hit the reset button a little bit. While Jacksonville, coming off of a big finish in 2022, they believe they're the team to beat in the AFC South.
Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this.
Here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence.
Come on.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 24-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Wait a minute. I think I got the perfect bait for him.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
So let's go here.
Let's go.
Now let's motion him again. Let's send you on a street. Pull you out the way.
He's
gonna follow.
In motion
oh
right.
no, he changed. He changed. Okay. Let's send him on a flat.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7.
He's in
It'll
cover
go as
4.
a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Got him.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. A great game to sell right out of the gate.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's 3rd and 7. Richardson looking to throw this. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here.
Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Looking
That
for
was dumb.
Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they have possession.
I tried to throw it
and they
sooner,
have it at the
and
38-yard
he fucking
line.
pump faked that bitch.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Richardson off the play fake.
Yo!
And his throw is incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Steps away to his left. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise.
Give me that.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw, and in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Lawrence. And this one too low. He released that backward. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
He got bumped, bro. Oh,
And
my
that is
God.
incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here.
Patterson's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. They go play action with Richardson. Flush to his right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is a possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, I'm done. Easy, read up 24. Go, let's go. Think right.
Lawrence will throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
You can do it, baby!
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Hey, lie.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Patterson's kick is good.
And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. Down the right sideline. And he winds up getting this all the way down to the Jags' 29-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. That complete to Downs.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. And I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
On third down, it's Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Colts. Mo Alley Cox, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
And that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. It's right.
I'm already knowing.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
This a quick pass to Davis. He's got daylight. Gabriel Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Ezra Cleveland, the guard, called for the penalty there. That's quickly out wide to Davis. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first and 10, it's Etienne. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
From the 46, here's the second down and 4. Oh, it's a jet sweep. Here's Davis. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. They'll run with Etienne.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
2nd down, another run with Taylor. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now it's Richardson. That is caught. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Set.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he gets this down inside.
Well, we are Let's go.
set up our pass. So this is the off tackle run. Like I said, a lot of times you're going to kind of hit that little gap right there, get 3 or 4 quick yards. But when you're running on either side of the field, they're not always sure which run's coming. Because then, you can quickly hit them on this side of the field, and then now you just blew it right open. See, so they're just a very good complement to one another because they attack quickly each side of the field. Now let's get into the passing. The first play we're going to cover is double post. Now with this formation, I do like to keep the strong side of the formation on the short side of the field. The left and the right side should be open, and the post should be open. Now it's looking zone coverage. So against